Normally you go don take wey you don relax outside like this under the tree at this very socially tagged ungodly hour. Like you don't ever dey outside by this time for midnight, close to midnight. Abi last thing now, close to midnight. Have you been outside in the village? Okay, now people who don't experience something like this now, those of the 80s, even though among my own generation, a very lucky generation. We are Gen Z 100%. We are also people um from the 90s. You know, people from the 90s, they are between. They are not 100% Gen Z, and they are not 50%, even 50% outside Gen Z. So they are kind of a very lucky set, those born during the 90s, because most of them, their energy is active, their energy they active. So Nollywood actors they library. Maybe you just dey join for the first time, or you just coming across see which fire they burn. And Nollywood actors daily library like this place we discuss things wey dey really they affect us. You know, these things we need to talk about them again. So we come like this, we discuss, we interact, we look into those things, see like they give us wahala when they let us function as we ought to. Me normally I no be grammatical person, just that when it comes we drop. If the grammar not enter, we skip. So based on the topic why, that why is a very serious question. Why like if you start to ask why like the important whys we won't really talk about now. Why we don't like the truth and why we are poorer now as people. You know, if you check very closely, you could understand. See, we as human beings, we know they like the truth. You get me? Deep inside, like no be something we will be in the quarrel or the drag about. And we don't like being told, say, your shoe is not good, change it. You say, you are shoe shaming me. You are shoe shaming me. So in most cases, you see, say we are people who don't really deep down. Truth doesn't sit very comfortably. So now we say why? You know, and you see, say that why, and him still be the why we are here now. Talking about why we are poorer, that one we don't see a whole lot. We don't see a whole lot. You see why we don't like the truth? You see that's why we don't like the truth as people. That one gets so many reasons, but one of the common reasons why we don't like the truth as people is ego, like pride, you know, ego. You see, sometimes as human being we dey get ego, but we don't know. The ego, it dey, but you know go just realize them. When you go to realize say you get ego, now when a younger person want to teach you something, you know deep down, deep heartedly inside your body and soul, you know that you don't know it. But simply because the person is younger, simply because the person appears kind of lower, I don't know whichever way you might view the individual. Now you feel like this person can practically know better than myself or know something that I should know about. Why they behave like that? So now you don't like truth. They say this is reality. You say no. They give you fact, figures. You say no. They like them. It's not your thing. Now, maybe even that one be the major one. The most major one now we already discussed this evening is the fact that we don't dey poor as nations, as people, as where do we belong? We be human being now, or we still be follow for animal. We just be the upper class, you understand? So now, when you check previous generations, you go see say that we poor pass. It be like say we poor normally. You get me? And now when you try to look into the case, why are we poor? Why are we poorer? Now, the part of our movement from one place to another, with the role involved in the society, doings, everything. We want to know. We dey find out why some kind things are not happening the way they're supposed to be happening. You say if this is no dey bother you because you once you done your plug don't arrive. You don't feel like you just concern you. But some of us, this thing they really make us we know they agree they sleep, you get me? So now when we begin the because they say ask, seek, search. Once you continuously ask, you seek, you search, definitely you get the answers. So now all this while being scattered, they search what's going on. Why are we as people we are poorer now? We are supposed to be richer. You get me? You will now they find out why. Ask why do we have more hotels than normal manufacturing companies? All those waka with the waka, everything we do, we now come to realize all these things are happening. And I just talk about few whys. Why based on we don't talk a little bit about we don't like the truth simply because we have this ego and we have this nature of know it all, and we also have this nature of I shouldn't know better than myself. We have this nature of who are you? We have this nature of who goes you? We have this nature of you know. Have you experienced what I've experienced? Have you been where I've been to? It all boils down to what ego, pride. So that truth, if we can even start that place, feel help. But you see the other part of the wise, many wise day. But you see this, why we don't like the truth is very, very deep rooted. Like we need to take like 5 years straight discuss why we don't like truth as people. Then we now discuss why are we poorer. But this why are we poorer? We need to talk little. See, all of us want soft life, you get me? Soft life is very important. Like you dey where make it a chill the vibe, you get me? As I like chill now, you get me? It's good you chill. It's highly recommendable that once in a while you need to chill. You get me? But listen, back in the days, these guys started with what we call trade by barter. You carry plantain come, I carry cocoyam come. You give me plantain, I give you cocoyam. All of us go chop and sleep. Now, person wey don too smart, you go know one kind skill, whether you go one kind Kavanchan or Hong Kong or anywhere you waka go learn one kind of skill. When e come, some people go gather now, some go spend 8 years, 10 years to learn this skill. When they learn the skill finish, the oga go say, okay, this guy don qualify. Oya, you can now go and start your own doings. You see? And those guys, those guys, they talk about our ancestors now. They were, as in, they were very, very seriously. That's why you go see one guy go marry 52 wives, and you go see the money they feed them. You know get bicycle. You don't really get that kind doings, but they take care of his 52 wives. Why, like, why they take the doing? Because see, those guys really devoted their lives for something. They as in they every 24 hours they spend roughly 12 hours on one particular something every day. They get one particular routine every at least every 12 hours and every 24 hours they always repeat one particular routine, and they get used to this routine to the point say they can't do very good. Now I just say, how many crops and plants, how many new animals will they discover? What are we really discovering now? See the whole diet wey we dey eat today, still know those ancestors, know those guys. Now dem discover many many things. Like we now, we you check now, say na hotel we dey get everywhere, na hotel all through, because hotel is easier to manage. If you just get 3 people, we go just dey manage 3 building hotel. Just get people wey go dey wash the blankets and the rest of them. E dey easy to manage hotel. You see bakery, you see ministries or religion. You see most of the companies you see now in our areas, neighborhood, our environment, just investment that are easier and that are easy managed. Investments wey be say e go easily manage them. Now wetin people dey do into now, because if you check, our generation no really want just see all those devotion wey those guys had, those things wey all those devotion our own. We no want devote anything for anybody. We just want the shalaye, just the jaye dey go. Even the older generation wey come follow us for this our generation, they don abandon wetin they suppose dey do, come follow us. In fact, they no even, because them themselves, they so at some point they lost focus, because they can't feel like say na enjoyment all of us go dey enjoy dey go, and we don enjoy now, forgetting say small pikin wey dey chop akara na im money in dey chop. Now all these guys, they don just shalaye, everybody dey enjoy, nobody dey work, nobody dey do anything, as in tangible, say see wetin dey sup. You get me? Everybody, if you check so many sectors now, men just dey chop life. Like politicians, everybody just dey shalaye, everybody just dey chop life. Now for instance, now again, instances dey. You see, when you check the olden days musicians, entertainers, okay, let's just use musicians. You hardly see any musician who doesn't have a band. They all had bands. They get band. They has these guys. They always have. Most of them, they were rehearsing every day, as in they had what we call devotion. In fact, they were feeling like they didn't have any other thing to do except those things they felt they were called to do. Like all those handwork, all those skills, all those talent, all those. These guys, they had things they were running with. The way they play like that, trust me. And that is why even in boxing, even all the whole sports, everything all around the world, you see, it's all those generations, the previous generation, they were, in fact, nobody could match them. They know where, because those guys, they devoted, if it's devotion, let them be devotional people. But this our side now, na shalaye. And the ones wey come follow us reach this side, still follow us, come dey shalaye. Nobody come dey really dey serious. People dey work, everybody dey work. All of us dey work here, but we are not as devoted as those guys. So if you watch some of the things wey we still dey enjoy now, na them still put them in place. So very soon everywhere go gbe, all man go find way. So that is why, as we dey waka, we dey see these things, we dey discover these things, the loopholes. Loopholes. We dey see am. You see these days now, people pray, as in people go to worship center in the on Sunday morning. Yes, go to worship center on Sunday evening, go to worship center on Monday morning, go to worship center on Monday evening, go to worship center. Like some people don't actually have anything very productive except going to revisiting worship center and hoping probably on your way back a briefcase will fly off, probably Elon Musk jet or one of Pablo Escobar's forgotten jets, and then boof, you pack the money. So like you see now, we spend more time on miraculous things, and we just dey expect say miracle go happen. You understand? So now you come dey see say at some point you go see say the miracle no dey happen, because you know why this thing wey we dey talk about this thing is not a minor Sunday. This thing is very very serious, and I pray we go take am seriously. See, I just the reason I come dey remember say my three, as in my second previous ancestors, those guys they been get money. Oh, I couldn't realize say even I say my the papa wey born my papa na him come squander the money na the guy chop am. You can't finish am like you finish pata 1 naira no, like nothing dey. Land is everything. He said nothing dey for my papa. As in you suppose understand, you in Africa now why they do like this. My the papa wey born my papa, him papa don't finish the guy na shalaye guy. Now everybody now after their own generation, the generation now was kind of my dad was if you check some of us like those early 90s to late late 90s or early 2000, most of our parents were very religious, you get me? So some of them they now come, you know, when religion come and all those things they were now saying, okay, these things will come now go make our hard work go reduce. So then they were now being more hopeful. They started kind of avoiding too much hard work. You know, they say, yeah, go school. If you go school now, you graduate, you go get work, you go buy motor, you go build house. Yeah, you can't now join school. You don't go to school now. Finish now. You don't go to school. Finish now. You can't be like say, now that your guy will be go learn work that time now. I ain't gonna employ you. See now, you know me say the school no make sense. The school they very excellent. In fact, if you go school, can't get skill, can't get passion and focus, you go be a Musk. Nothing go stop you at jet. So now what the point is say, the mindset you carry go to school, no be the right mindset. You carry the mindset say once you just finish like this, you can't know how to blow grammar, can't know how to join two or three grammar together. So you go hammer. Now you don't come outside now. Your thesis, your punctuation correct 100. Now, still. So now, all those hope, now him come make we can't dey lose guard. So now, if we go fit dey realize say everything still bent on, you know, devoting to something, having passion, as in every 24 hours, like you spend at least 8 hours on something. We say through this thing, I want through this thing do things on things. I want through this thing. You get me? Because now, if you see economy, if its economy is, you get what they call again? They call them you mean say everywhere I go, everywhere I don't red. Like that one they call them it means say like everywhere I don't red. Politicians, those ones no they nothing even concern them. Those ones those ones And you say politician, we are still now we. Who are the politicians? We. If you check now, check, you go relate to Yaya Bello somehow. If you check, you go relate to Obe or Basamma. If you check it, you go relate to waiting with this my guy, Sanusi G. All those men them. You go relate somehow. Go check blood, go trace them. Now we. The problem is say everybody they that is why we have more number of HK, as in we are guys together and learn internet work. In this day now time we have more houses we are guys together and learn work pass even skill acquisition centers. No, where they learn how skill handwork. The positions as in locate you rarely see skill acquisition centers functioning and very active, but you go see plenty HK. You know why? Because now everybody want it very easy now, and as the world they go, all of us they believe say it gets easier, but in the right and the true sense of it, it never gets easy. It never. And if you can't lie, you leave sleep while for sleep, leave a beautiful lady a day here. And they tell you fast. It never gets easy, bro. Beautiful lady, fine girl. It never gets easy. You don't allow anybody go there one year. Like it gets tougher. Allah will lie. It gets tougher. So now you need to get used to the whole arrangement so that you're not gonna get disappointment. So that you're gonna feel like you get me? Now you employ people now for you say you want to start up a productional kind of company where they produce one thing. Okay, which companies they really function very, very well in some countries? Like, for instance, my own country now. If you're into consumable products, you guys be very careful because your staff go pack half. Then them want to reach. You not gonna see money. Your staff they go pack half. Now that is why you see some companies where they do well, cash flow well. It's mostly maybe they are not. These are some of them, and a very few of them, as in most of them where they do well. You will see they are not even African-owned companies. They are not. Most of them are these my Indian G's. Some of them are Chinese G's. My homies, these guys are my G's. So now, because now they own these companies and the measures they put in place, they know they look your face. But now you say you go open one kind milk company for your community. They go back and everybody. So everybody just feel say it is easy. See, these guys, once they come on live, even with Actors Day Library, they come here, talk things, they make sense. See, you don't understand anything. Wait till you guys understand now. See, you see that trade by barter, you go bring corn, I will give you okra. You guys they go, they carry something, they come. You when they bring anything, if they collect, EFCC still they find you. Wait, but EFCC they find the main guys where they collect. Maybe later. If I say later, we just they hopeful later.